Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. You haven't seen Mark for a while or Thayer for a
Yes,
while, so
we are.
welcome. Yay.
It's
Back
back
on
in the
board.
saddle again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to all of you in the chat, and welcome to certainly to Thayer and Mark. I'm so happy to have him back. He's like my brother, and I love him dearly. And Thayer, she's been acting like she's about 30. She's out there on the slopes, skiing down and having a great time.
Yep.
Wish I could do that, Thayer. I
Yeah.
can't even go to the store without coming back with aches and pains.
Oh, well, after a day of skiing, I spend the next day in bed. So,
Oh, you do? Okay.
well, my legs, I'm trying to get my legs strong, but
Yeah.
it's fabulous.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
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 It's a feeling of freedom. Yeah.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's good. And I
So,
feel like there's somebody when I'm skiing, there's
Mhm.
somebody talking to me on how to ski. What to do.
Who was it? Was it Hypnicity's my father or grandfather that was a ski instructor in Switzerland?
really?
Maybe it's him. Yeah.
Maybe it's
He's
him.
tagging on.
Or I'm just open, like because
Yeah.
I'm skiing, I'm more open to it. It's
awesome.
really zen. You have to really pay attention.
I know.
You do?
Doing.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah.
Mark, what do you got on your shirt? Tigers?
Tigers.
Ooh, tiger. You put a tiger in your tank. Do you remember that Flying A when they put a tiger in your tank and you got the little tail that stick?
That was when they used to wash your windshield and check your oil.
Oh, they did. But you could trust your car to the man who wears the star. That's the Texaco one.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Exxon that had the tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Flying A though before it was Exxon.
Oh.
Or Esso. Remember, it was Esso for a while too. Yeah.
They used to have that great one that had a dinosaur as its.
Oh, Sinclair. Yeah.
I know. I always like that because of the sign. I go, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all about the dinosaur. Isn't that a song now? Yeah.
Well, it's dinosaurs food that is made the oil, the compressed station.
Sure. Fossil fuels, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. Let's say hello. We've got Annie Bear here and Tasty Melon. How wonderful. Ooh, Tasty Melon sounds really good. Like like a melon salad. Or Carolyn Adams. How are you, Linda De Gonzalez? And Samantha S. and Maruda Keelers. And hi, Craig. And MJ. And Taro Stash is here. Hi, Gerald. Gonna see Gerald tomorrow. He's coming on my show tomorrow.
Oh, great. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Esther.
Coming on my show on Saturday.
Oh, he's a busy guy. Okay.
Busy.
Aloha, Betsy.
But yes, you are, Gerald. I haven't written you back, but yes, you're coming on the show.
Okay. All right. I remember this, Craig. Does she or doesn't she? Only your hairdresser knows for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Yep.
That's for hair dye, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was. Hi, Parapet. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Wow. Someday I want to have a show where all we do is talk about old stuff, like stuff from the 60s and the 70s, songs and ads. And, let's see if we can dig that right out of our brains somewhere. I think it would be fun.
That'd be fun.
It would be. Yep. So, yes, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and start taking some questions so we can get some readings done for you guys. And I have two of them up, Annie and Tasty. And anybody else wants to add in a question, please let me know. So Annie said she added content to her YouTube channel. We'll have to check you out, Annie. A wonderful heart reading with JJ Tuda Speaks, and I'm following through, excited and hopeful. Do you have a message about this? Sure thing. We'll check it out.
About your YouTube channel or?
Yeah, about what's coming up for her, I think, in your YouTube channel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's exciting.
Heart reading, I guess, and moving forward.
Yep. I'll have to check out Tuda Speaks. I've heard a lot about her this week. So.
Yes, just that. It's some kind of language, but I don't want to say because I'll get it wrong.
Okay.
does a sound language.
Oh, light language. Light language. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Light language. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she
So-
calls it that.
Good, Gerald. We're looking forward to you too. Bring your tiny hands, and
And your tiny
and your
other.
fan. Yeah, and your fan. Oh, it's heart language. Okay, Annie. All right.
Language. There you go.
Ooh,
Something different.
I like this message. Hmm. Okay, so Annie, I pulled 3 cards for you out of an energy deck that I have, and I haven't used it in a long time, and I'm liking it very much. So I'm going to put myself up here, and then I'll let Mark come back up here. But I get victory and success for you. Oh my goodness, look at tooting your own horn. You go. That's a fabulous, fabulous card. So whatever you're endeavoring to do, you will have victory and success with it. And it will also be the fulfillment of your wishes. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. It's almost like the Chinese. Oh no, it's the Torah. It's somebody holding the Torah, but it is a fulfillment of a wish. And it says you no longer need to suffer in silence if you're having any doubts about anything. You've got a whole community here that will listen to what you have to say and offer you their support and love. So Annie, I think it looks pretty good for you, dear. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, okay, Viviani, thank you.
Did we lose somebody?
There, I think maybe had a phone ring or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm going to go then.
Okay.
I'm going to write 7 children's stories out of my poem. Okay.
I apologize. That was a very important phone call I had to take.
No problem.
That's okay. It's okay, honey.
We
Hi,
still
Hershey.
live here on the earth, and it is
Yes, we do. We do.
say that I just hear Spirit saying you're on the track, you're on the right track for you, and you're opening. Then I used Andrea's cards for this out of the blue,
Uh-huh.
but I get the flower, the growth, and there you are. Like you're on a growth spurt, even. Kind of.
Mhm.
Thing. Also get this rainbow card. So I'm hearing, don't limit yourself. There's all this available.
Mhm.
Oh, rainbows worth of options. It's interesting too. You said you want to write 7 children's stories. Here's 7 colors.
Yes, it's the chakras.
Oh, it's only showing 6 on here, but there's actually 7 chakras that we usually focus on. A lot of times they don't do the indigo up there.
Right.
But anyway, so
Wow.
I feel like don't limit. There's all that available to you. And then I got the no card upside down, which to me is saying you're on it. You're on it. You're right where you're supposed to be. Trust that. Listen to your higher self or your little small voice, and be willing to take some chances.
Yeah. That's really good. Both
So-
of us got the same thing. Go ahead, hon.
I really see like you're connected. I got right away that you're connected to a lot of multidimensional energies. That it's kind of like when I look at you, I see like a geometric, one of those MC Escher kind of repeating things. That you have a lot of geometric repeating doors that can be open for you. Like there's many doors that you can open. And I feel like you probably already have, but once you sit down and connect, your information is going to come very clearly and very succinctly. I'm getting a father figure or a male. I don't know if your father has passed, but this person helps you, is there to help you and support you. I don't know if your father was a writer or a creative person, or this male that has passed is a creative person, but they are there as a guide to help you. Very supportive, and the same sort of imagination, and I keep seeing multidimensional portals, and the color blue for you. Blue comes in because it means that you can travel and speak far. Like when you look at the sky, you can move far. I would encourage meditation and listening and asking for your help. Asking for help, because there is somebody in the spirit world who is right there to help you. And I see success in increments, that things will happen in increments, and all of a sudden, boom, you're going to be on the other side into a new energy. Your dad wrote too. Yeah. Right. That's exactly what I got.
That's what you saw? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And he is there to help you. So if you need help or you get panicked about publishing or need encouragement, he's right next to you. He's right there. That's what I got. Dad, father helps you. He writes too, and he is there to support you. So you're on your way. I don't see any blockages or any problems for you. And please, your dad is there to help you. So
wonderful.
Yeah. Good luck, Annie Bear. Let us know.
No, Annie Bear, I think it's going to take off. All three of us really feel the same way about it. Yeah. Great news. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. The next one is Tasty Melon. And what can I expect coming for me soon? General reading, I guess. All right.
Tasty Melon.
All right, I got you, Barbara. I got you, Hershey. I guess you just want a general reading. Okay, I got you. And I got, let's see, just so you know, I have Mama Bear, Maruda, Carolyn, Viviani, Monica, Hershey, and Barbara. All right. Okay. You have a special question. Okay, thank you.
So, has your mother passed? I'm getting a female on the other side. Somebody passed that you really missed. That you really, really missed. You feel an absence.
Okay, I'll monitor and let you know. Tasty, if you're there, let us know if your mom has passed. Yeah. Oh, your mom is alive. Okay. Would it be a grandmother? Yeah, might be a grandmother.
Might be. Let me.
All right, Tasty. I have for you, the first card I have is to choose wisely. Apparently, there will be more than one thing that will be coming your way that you can make a choice about. And look at all the different hands, different directions here. And I'm seeing that you just need to think about it before you make a decision. So you need to choose wisely, because whatever it is what your destiny is. And so once you make that choice, don't go back. You know, just take your time, but don't go back, and trust it. Trust that you made your gut. You took your gut intuition, because the universe has your back. The universe has your back and wants you to succeed. Wow. I don't know what it is, but best of luck.
Mark, may I go? Or you?
No, go ahead.
I just want to go because I wrote down, go carefully. Don't rush into anything when you're making choices. So I just wanted to.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Don't rush into anything. And the message I'm getting the most is relish and appreciate all the people around you that you have around you now. That really sit down and spend some time with them, tell them you love them, and that they are that there's very special people around you to embrace and learn from. And things might be coming up that you might be a little bit off balance, or that might be uncomfortable. And that's when you need to slow down and not make an emotional decision. Take your time in making the decisions, but really relish the relationships you have and show those around you that you love them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, great. Hi, Tasty Melon. Love that name. So, I don't know you personally, so I'm just going to tell you what these cards are saying to me. Right. First of all, this always goes, not that, death. But what it's talking about is leaving behind like this lower vibrational energy that doesn't really serve you. Like in a way, we're all doing that, actually. Yeah. Kind of a death to an old way because it's bringing on the birth of a new way. And for you, I see that you get the Queen of Air, but mental body, thinking, a new way of thinking, like that death kind of is the death of an old way of thinking. So this is a more unlimited, more closely connected to source, kind of higher way of thinking. See how she's way up on a little mountaintop, this Queen of Air, and she's got these two wise owls on either side of it. So it's making me think of your thinking in a higher way than you have in the past, like that. Also, because you said what's coming up, there's still some more time to reflect and go within. We're still kind of in the tail end of winter. So got the solitary bear here. But so some more inner reflection that also could be more time for meditation, more time getting quiet and talking to spirit. Just because that's the thing that you're doing more. And they want to remind you to take care of yourself, rejuvenate, give yourself some energy, because upcoming is some, dancing, singing, enjoying. So like a nice new forward push. It's like, I got rid of that. I've learned this new way of being, and I am on the roll, kind of a thing there. And yippee skippy, let's rejoice. But don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, I love that. Yippee skippy. Yeah. Well, I think all of those really did have something to do with each other. I think it's about choices that will be made, but you're taking your time to do it and also caring for yourself. Thank you so much, Tasty. Thank you. All right. The next one we have is Mama Bear, a message from her best friend, Autumn, who passed in 2006. I'm so sorry, Mama Bear. That's a hard loss. Yeah. You're welcome, Tasty.
I know what's happening. It's raining outside. You don't want to go out there.
Hi, Mama Bear. I see you. Okay, thank you.
Autumn. Love that name, Autumn.
Right. Okay, I'm going to give you what I got first. The first card I got was Surrender to Joy. There's something good happening. I don't know if you know about it yet, but it's something coming up. She wants you to surrender. She said a key to positive change is to let joy in and savor it and indulge in random acts of smiling. Even in the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to joy. The next card I pulled was Archangel Adnachiel, which is the angel of independence, freedom, and spiritual growth. But one of the things I notice on here is exploration and big changes again. I'm getting changes. A lot of changes are coming for you. And I think they're good because it says in the last card, you will feel very whole with that. You'll return yourself to wholeness. And she's watching you from above, and she's liking what she sees. So there you go.
Yeah. Go ahead, Thayer, if you're ready.
So I have best friends do not part. We stay together always. I left before you, but not without you. I am fine and popped over no problem. And then when I asked, what did you guys do together? I got that you went to fairs or music concerts, that you would go out and listen to music or go out to carnivals, that kind of, you would go out and explore things together and have fun. That you guys would listen to music together. And she just says, I'm not that far away. And all is well, that she's fine. And she hangs out with you a lot. And, when I asked her for verification, the music thing, so I don't know if that's right or not, but it's kind of like you guys used to go off on adventures together, like 3-day music concerts or something like that. Just fun. And you can talk to her, she's saying.
Yep.
You can talk to me, and I'm not that far away. So hope that helps, Mama Bear. Sort of like your little emoji. I guess you guys stuck your tongues out at each other. Yeah.
Yep, Mama Bear. Like first I could just feel her energy right away, very present. And I thought, yeah, she can interact with you. And I think she has. And I think you've thought that too. Like that you felt her around or something like that. Because she says, I visit quite a lot. She also tells me I'm still on the other side. Like that's a bit of time ago, but she's, as far as I get, she's still, like, let's say, in heaven. Because I get the boundaries. And she's still over there on that side. But she's watching you from there. See her like looking over the fence at her best friend, Mama Bear. And she even put on a little dog face there to match your emoji. But so she wanted to make that clear that she's still around, and she watches you. She says also that one of the things she was grateful for when she crossed over was you and the friendship that you two had, and it's like sisterhood, like you felt more friends maybe. And she also wants to remind you to be grateful for all the things. Like she's just saying, gratitude's a good thing. Don't forget it and use it often, she says. I don't know why she threw that in, but there you go. Because here's the thing, the little bit of guidance that she's encouraging you in is take action, seize the day. That's kind of what these other two are talking about a little bit today. Don't think I'm not ready. I need to do this. Don't hesitate. Just jump on in and take action, especially if you've been thinking about taking some action in some area. She's trying to encourage you to go for it. She wants you to be more who you actually are. So I just asked for a final card from another deck, and I love this one. But this is what she wants the message for you to be is, let's see if I can get it up there. I'm showing ankle today, and I don't care who sees it. So she wants you to be you, fully you, and to heck with everybody who wants to
absolutely
your ankle showing. There you go.
That is so funny, because did you know that they used to, piano legs were so sexy they had to cover them in the Victorian days with like pant legs.
Yeah.
It just made me think of that. Thanks, Monica. Thank you, dear.
Don't remind the people in Florida, that'll be the next thing. We'll have to start covering up our piano.
That's right. Yep, you're absolutely right.
And Mama Bear, it could be that she communicates with you through music. You know, I
Oh,
got music and I assume that's what you did together, but she could be talking to you through music. But something about music, you
uh-huh.
two, was a communication for you guys.
Okay.
So be open to hear her. Yeah.
So everybody, I have closed the questions. I will tell you who is up. So when it's your turn, you'll know it's coming. I have, we're doing Maruda, then Carolyn, then Viviani, Monica, Barbara, Hershey, Valerie, Heather, and Ellen. Okay, here we go with Maruda. Message for Maruda, please.
Message. What is that picture of? It looks neat. I can't tell.
It does. Is it an underwater, like,
Oh, like anemone.
sea urchin or something? I don't know.
Cool.
When you hear music, it makes you think of her mama bear. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's communicating with you. She thinks she, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks for understanding. And Mark, you got a hi from Martha?
Hi, Martha.
Yeah, Martha's here. Oh, it's a sea sheep, kind of like a sea slug. That's really cool. I learned something new today, Maruda. Thank you. Yeah.
Weird. See,
Is your just Maruda, is your father passed?
Mm. I'm waiting to see. There. Yeah, Maruda, if you could let us know when you can.
Yeah.
That's fine.
it looks like it has an upside down teddy bear head or something for a face. Like the white part is so weird.
Uh-huh. Yes, both parents have crossed there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first card I get for you, Maruda, is self-love. It's telling you to take care of yourself, take time for self-care, and it's your guides and angels are handing you this rose. They're saying, we love you. We want you to make sure that you love yourself because you're very important to us. And then the next card I get is one love. And I'm feeling as though they doubly want you to know that we are all connected, our angels, our guides, and all of us on the planet here we are in this one love feeling. So if you love yourself, you love everyone that way, because taking care of the self is the most important thing to do. And it's saying it will bring you so much joy, or look, and I love it because it's the color green, and that's very heart-centered as well. And it's also the color of your avatar. So I kind of like that. But that should bring you some joy. But make sure you take time to love yourself, honey. That's all right.
Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Well, it's not the clearest message I ever got in my life. But let's see here. For one thing, the first card that came up to me was question what you hear. And, and I'm asking, okay, what do you mean by that? So it's talking about your gut feeling, your intuition is what you need to rely on and trust in, not what so-and-so is telling you, or then maybe trying to make a decision for you or something like that. It's like, no, you know better. You have it all. You're the garden of life. So you have all you need within you. You don't really have to give your power away to others. You got it all. And I hear your mom and dad agreeing with that one. I can feel their energy because we kind of called them forward during this. Again, spirit, your parents, because they brought this card out again about I'm showing ankle today, and I don't care who sees it, encouraging you to be you and be comfortable with being you, who you are, what you believe. It's okay. Whether or not anybody else believes it or not, it's all about you. And then again, sometimes spirit gets on a roll and it just wants to repeat itself.
Yeah.
But it says, thank you, live in gratitude. So we get a big old gratitude card again from Spirit. That message. And, that's a message. As much as I hear it, I can't really hear it too often because
I know.
it's good to remind me to be grateful, especially if I'm
Yep.
not feeling it, and just force myself to anyway, like write it down and stuff. Anyway, that's what I got from these cards today.
And that's what happened to me. My 3 cards were almost all the same as well. They were about some form of love and joy. So
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Sometimes it just
It does. They want to make sure it hits home.
So I don't know if I'm in the right vein or not, but I'm picking up a man that really influenced you. It feels like your father, that he really molded and influenced you. He was into education, something very structured, and like you are who you are today because of him. Kind of that he sort of gave you a very good map or a very good structure on how to live your life and how to move forward. And he's still sort of doing that now. I'm getting a boat, or that he was educational or even military. I know this is very scattered. I'm trying to change my way of getting information from him. Anyway, he's standing right beside you all the time, and he's providing I keep hearing the word structure, someplace for you to lean on and a place for you to navigate forward. And he is saying, move forward, don't hesitate, don't question yourself, just keep moving forward, and things are going to work out. And we already know things are going to work out because you have such a good positive attitude that I taught you. So I'm hoping that is the right person. Anyway, I'm also getting the color green, but I'm also getting that that you and him were a lot alike. So I hope that helps.
Yeah. Hope that helps, Maruda. Yeah. Thank you, dear, for the question. Yeah. All right. We got a pussycat question. Carolyn had a wonderful cat named Monty, and she wonders if Monty has any kind of messages for her. I see the word had, so I'm guessing that Monty has passed.
Yeah. Carolyn, if you're here, how long ago did Monty pass? I'm being asked to ask that question.
Okay.
For you. I love the name Carolyn Adams. It always reminds me of Carolyn Jones, who played Adams.
Morticia Adams. That's right.
They've got both those names mixed there. I always think that. You give them a little plastic.
So, Maruda, are you saying yes? I would like, if that was your dad, that would be great for me to hear. Anyway.
5 years. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, Monty.
Oh, he died 35 years ago.
Right.
So he's
okay. A long time ago.
Yeah. He was a neat cat. You could give him plastic football and he could dribble it across the lawn. It was, a Maine Coon. Oh, they're so beautiful, those Maine Coon cats. Wow.
Yeah, no, I was seeing a very long-haired, maybe a black and white cat with contrasting colors, maybe.
She said she believed it was her father's father.
Oh, her father's father. Okay. All right.
Oh, the cat was a yellow tiger cat.
Oh, yellow tiger. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you another question. You have a cat right now?
The message I'm getting is that there's a cat that lives outside that's cold and wants to come inside.
No pets now.
So there's a cat that needs a home.
Ah,
That's wandering around the neighborhood or is outside and lost. And and Monty wants you to bring the cat inside and take care of it. So that is what I got loud and clear. I did see Monty as black and white, so it could be a different cat, but or maybe the cat that's outside is black and white.
it's black and white. Yeah.
But there's it's like a cat that's living in a garage or somewhere else that needs to. That you
Are
need
you
to,
saying that there's a cat you know of in the neighborhood named Lucky? That is what they're saying?
yeah, or maybe Lucky is the black and white cat that I'm picking up.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Anyway, both these cats want you to bring this cold cat inside.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that's-
Lucky's black. Yep, and that's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I have an interesting card here, Carolyn. Apparently, I pulled Archangel Shamul, who is the divine partnership, divine love angel. And it appears that this cat was your twin, like a twin flame. And I do believe that we can have these with animals. This animal and you have had a lot of lifetimes together. And you are very connected. And I believe the cat is always with you, even though it's been 35 years. It says here, perfect timing and trust. And I'm thinking another cat too. I'm thinking another animal is coming to you if you're open to that. Yep.
Yes. Hi, Carolyn Adams.
Da 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 da.
When I first card that came up is talking about what was his name? Not Lucky. His name
Monty.
Monty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I get this little tiger striped kitty laying on a pack of pillows with the crown on his head and says entitled.
Yeah.
Because of that, you just wrote, Monty was very important in my life. He almost spoiled me for other pets.
Yeah.
He was quite the little king of the kitties. He was treated like a king. He was everything and everybody. He was pretty sure of himself, felt entitled, and had a great life with you. And he's been back a few times since this time. I want to say he may have already been with you one other time, but what we're talking about is now, and I feel like he might have it in his mind to come back to you again now, and it could be that little kitty that's outside.
It could be.
Because look, I get this Joker card, stir it up a little, where he's got like a little bit, I won't be the exact same. You might not recognize me at first because I got a little trick up my sleeve. But go ahead, receive, accept the gift. And then we get this little tiger kitty again. Coming back home, being all noogie noog. Look, he's getting little snuggies. And finding his place, finding his right place again.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, Lucky told you he needed a better mom. Yeah, does he have a mom? Something's up there, and I feel like his energy trying to get back in with you again. I feel like they've already had him one other time too, besides Monty. Because,
wow, Carolyn, look at that. That's
like
awesome.
Alan was saying, Allie was saying, I think you guys have been together a few times.
A few times, yeah. Especially if you playing a plastic football outside and you felt like you could, you communicated really well with each other. I had a dog like that. I love my animals. I love all my animals, but this dog was different. She was like a soulmate. So I understand. I know you do travel, dear. Yeah, and that makes it difficult. I do understand. Thank you, Carolyn. Miss Viviani, one of our hardworking moderators.
Said that again, and then I was driving. And then guess what came out again? Receive, accept the gift.
Oh,
So
maybe you can take the baby with you when you travel.
that's exactly that. But that's funny that this little tiger kitty came out again with that same card saying receive, accept. All right.
Well, when you see the cat in the garage, give it some food.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, you could be a mom that way, like a
Mhm. Viviane. All right. Okay, Viviane. First card I got was, are you going through some obstacles or challenges? I think we all are in some way, but sometimes we have them more than others. And that's the first card I pulled, was obstacles and challenges that you're dealing with. I don't know in what area, but perhaps you can understand. It says not to suffer in silence. You need to let it out, let it go, find a way to make it work, and for you to move on from that energy. And it says the best way to do that is to think of memories of love, light a candle maybe, spend some time in contemplation, and allow yourself to heal. That's what I'm feeling.
And I'm getting go out and have some fun. I'm getting an image of dancing with a disco ball. You know, those
The disco ball.
with all the lights,
Yeah.
very high vibrational.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing, the spirit wants you to put on the good shoes, put on your dancing shoes, and go out and have fun. It doesn't necessarily have to be dance, but go do something unusual, out of the ordinary, with a friend, and have a couple of days, take a little mini vacation, and laugh and have a good time. Or you're maybe having that now, but that's the vibration I'm getting from you. Yeah. What's that song? Throw out the, there's some song about putting on your dancing shoes and throwing out ordinary life.
Okay.
So,
I was thinking throw out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Okay.
yeah. But I'm hearing a song of get out of the
Are people doing this there?
Yeah.
Staying alive, staying alive. Mark, I'm sorry to hear about Tank's passing. I know that was not a fun Christmas
Oh,
present from Tank.
no.
No.
I'm sorry about that.
It's so hard to lose our babies.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm just hearing stuff, not really the cards, but first of all, I'll tell you what the card said. I drew one, and it's the High Priestess. And there she sat. She's got her ritual mask on. It's a little bunny rabbit. She has a wise owl and a raven, magic and wisdom, sitting under the moonlight. So it's encouraging you to continue your communion with spirit, with your inner, sense
guides and things. Yep.
Seeing that. See, it looks like she's just sitting, communing a little bit with the moon, with the other energies. So just sit down for a little bit, even if it's 5 minutes, center, commune with God, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So that it wants to remind you of, and that's the big message. But also, Viviane, I'm hearing they want you to do something with your hands. This is Pan talking now, but he's just saying, they want you to put the energy, probably like that you're receiving, into some form of product. I don't know, like even if you got out a coloring book and colored in it, or
she is an artist. She is an artist. Yeah.
Something like that. They want you to do some artistic movement hands. So great.
She says, "Hi, Pan." Oh.
She helps me out a lot on my channel. She helps to moderate.
I know, isn't she great? She's a great moderator. She's wonderful. Yep. Okay. Monica says, hello. Does my dad or brother Bobby have a message for me regarding my mother? And I got her name, which is dad's name is on the other side is Roberto, and mom's name is Concepcion or Connie. And I'm guessing that she's still
Connie's
on this side. Yeah.
Bobby and Dad are on the other side, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, Viviani. I think he's saying, you're organized enough. Start the painting.
Good girl.
I'm getting everything.
Good girl.
Yeah, it's all enough. Go ahead, paint.
Uh-huh.
Concepcion. Is Monica still here? No, I saw her.
Let us know if you're still here, Monica. I think she is, but
Okay.
ooh, okay. All right. I'm not sure who the message is from, Monica, but the allied men on the other side are saying that the first word I got is creation. Is there something that she's trying to create for herself, whether it be a new experience, maybe she has to be taken care of, or there's something that's different. It's like a birthing of some kind. I get that first. And then I get 3D soul expansion. So I'm feeling as though, look at the beauty of the yellow, that there's something going on with her soul. Her soul is growing and expanding. And then I finally get this, the truth needs to come out, whatever that means to you about the situation with your mom. So there's some sort of truth that's maybe been hidden, and the men are thinking she needs to open up and expose that truth. She broke her hip. She's in the hospital. Okay.
So I got, let her go, allow her to heal, to move forward, that you have to do what needs to be done. And if you need to put her in her home or rehab facility, you need to do it. Don't worry too much about her. She's taken care of. But and don't feel guilty with the decisions that you have to make. I'm sort of writing that down. And don't worry too much that she's being taken care of spiritually, and she will move forward at her own pace. But it's hard making these decisions.
So there is a creation of something new. So yeah,
it has
that
to
makes
be made. They have to be made.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I don't know. I don't know if Roberto had a mustache or dark hair. A lot of men have mustache, but I just feel like at one point he was very handsome. Very handsome man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he's telling you that they shared like a love together, and even though they might not always seem like it, they did. They were meant to be together, he's saying. So I get this 10 of cups with 10 of water. It's on these cards, but it's, love, hearts, emotion, and this happy couple with all the love. And so he's just reminded of that. And he's also saying, and because of that, he watches over her. This is Dad talking. He has all this love, King of Water. So again, we got the heart, love, energy. And he's like sitting up above, watching down on her is what I'm hearing about this card. So
Oh.
saying, don't worry. Don't spend a lot of time worrying about things that you don't really have control over, things like that, because it doesn't really help. Know that she's being watched and cared for from the other side, and things are okay. I feel like she's still going to be here a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite done with the goddess yet. She's not quite done walking the earth, I don't think, yet. So don't worry too much about what's the outcome of this, It's going to slow her down a bit, and,
Yep.
because
Just
she's
to make changes. Yeah.
older and stuff like that. But I'm hearing she's not quite ready yet for that trip down the river, going from, going into calmer water. Not quite there yet, I don't think. So I feel like don't spend a lot of time worrying. Just, love her and appreciate her while she's here. I feel like she's got a lot of energy watching over her from the other side, and that
Yep.
would include your brother too.
Wonderful. When you get the three of us on here, you also get Willow in the chat, and Willow gave you a message, and I see you just found it. So yeah, she's fabulous. So
Yep.
yeah. Thanks everybody. That was wonderful. All right. Okay, let's see. We have Barbara. Teacher Barbara would like a message, please.
Hey, Teacher Barbara. Mess.
And Teresa H just subscribed to your channel, Mark. So
Thank you so much,
thank
Teresa.
you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it very
Yeah. He has some great shows, Teresa. Yeah. And Thayer can be reached via email. She does spiritual art, and she also does what she's doing here. If you
Yeah.
want a reading, just let
Yeah.
her know. You're welcome, Monica.
Yeah. Teacher Barbara.
All right, Barbara. I pulled three cards out of the energy that is showing up for me anyway here. The first card I got was to stand your ground. Stand your ground, stand firm, and believe in what it is that you're doing, and keep going with what you're doing. Don't allow yourself to get trapped in fear. And I sometimes don't think we even realize that we are. But at the same time, it's just a warning. I don't think you're trapped in it. I think you just don't want to get trapped in it. And finally, whatever it is you're doing, you got the sword of triumphant success. Wow. That's fabulous.
I have to go next. Sorry.
You
Mark.
might. Go right ahead.
So much like Allie's reading. You are very loved and appreciated by your friends and your family. They really love and appreciate who you are and how much you care for them. And I wrote down, don't hold on to a person who is not working for you. Working is a wrong word. Who is not healthy for you, but is not doing you any favors. Don't hold on to this person or this situation. There are other and better things to come. So I don't know if it's a person or a situation or a job, but don't hold on to it because you know in your gut it's not right for you. So, and a lot of times we hold on to things because we're not sure what's going to be coming. If the angels or your guides or whatever is going, let go, and the payload or the good energy will come into you. So don't be afraid of letting go. It's not working for you. So, yeah.
Yep. Teacher Barbara, are you still teaching? I'm wondering. Or did you ever?
Yeah.
Anyway, first thing I'm getting, the kitty cat cards wanted me to use them for this one. It says, relax and take a cat nap. but I'm hearing about that is relax and give yourself a break. I feel like you're kind of maybe a little too hard on yourself, and maybe don't give yourself as much credit as you might deserve. So it's kind of like relax, um, be more your own best friend than your own best critic or something like that. And it also could be, just take it easy, take a breath. Don't feel like there's this big pressure. But I hear this, you get reflection, get out of your box, because I feel like spirit is urging you to shake stuff up a little somewhere. I'm not sure, like if you're still working, it might be some new thing there that you've been thinking about to get to people better, some idea that's been kind of, chewing on you. And you've been thinking about it, but it's different. It's a different approach or something. It's probably unique to you. And guess what? Surprise! Oh my God! Opportunity, I think, is coming your way to kind of act on that thing that's been going on, a different way of approach. And so when it comes, it might be surprising, like this little cute kitty, but they're saying, have courage, reach for the stars, trust to take the step.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. Fabulous reading, Barbara.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody loves you, Barbara. You're a real giver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, so we have Hershey. Why all the extra energy around Hershey today? What's different or new? She wonders. I will tell you, Hershey, there's a lot of crazy energy for all of us. But
yeah.
Boy, that's the truth.
I'm just hearing new information is coming in.
Oh.
I don't know what that.
Wow.
Let me write down.
Okay.
I also feel like you're becoming more sensitive to it, so you're noticing it more. I notice it more too. I'm even noticing it with my telepathy, or all that seems to be getting different. It's different all of a sudden.
Okay. She says she talks to the dead all the time, but they are doing the most today. Okay.
Well, so
yeah,
there is new information coming in for you, and there's a change coming for you. That's where I wrote. There's a change in the wind, and I think you just have to open up and you have to recalibrate yourself. That's what I'm getting, recalibrate.
But the veil is also thinning, so whether or not you have a reverse approach here, and they know a lot more than we do, so that might be. Oh, Tracy Ralph, Saturn, Pluto, and a new moon as well. Okay, so there's some of that going on too, Hershey. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and
very interesting.
The card that this one just fell out, and I'm just going to stop with this one. Tolerance, sit with it. It's realizing it's more energy and it's different, and part of that is, I think, because the veil lifting, and just that there's just a more bigger energy flux. I think we all are feeling it in one way or another. So it's seeing that, but also sitting with it. It's saying sit with it, see if it's too much, and remember you're in charge of how much energy you take in at a time. So, you can say, oh, I see all of you guys from the other side today. It's quite a group. You're going to need to line up and, come in one at a time, or whatever it is. Remember that as you're learning to tolerate more and more energy, you still are the one who chooses your own boundaries, your own, what works best for you. It's like, oh, and I'm not saying that today's energy was overwhelming. It was just different, but it's up to you to understand, well, maybe that's too much, or I need to put a little bit of boundaries up, or whatever. It's just reminding you, to know what your tolerance level is and how much you can take in and stay balanced.
Awesome. Thank you, dear, for the question.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You'll figure it out later, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valerie S.
Valerie S. Yeah. Valerie S. Wonder if she has any messages. Oh. You're welcome, dear. Any messages for Valerie? Valerie.
Valerie, I don't know how old you are, but I'm seeing a baby.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's a new life for you, or if you are of childbearing age. Let's see what else I get.
Thayer, I got new beginnings.
Yeah,
I got new beginnings. Something going on.
Yeah.
Something new. She's birthing something new.
Yeah, I'm getting a birth or a baby.
Yeah.
Or something new.
Yep.
I
see that you'll be triumphant with this new thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be good for you, and it will create a transformation in the way you look at things. So, yeah, I think it's great. New beginnings, triumph, and transformation.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A new life.
Uh-huh. Wow. All right.
And if you're not of childbearing age, maybe you're gonna have a grandkid. I don't know.
Or a new venture. Yeah.
A new adventure. Yeah.
Annie Bear says, "What is it? Inquiring minds want to know." I love it.
A boy.
Poor Valerie fell over in her rocking chair and said, "No, no children ever."
No children for Valerie.
I'm in my 70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Jenny, I'm sorry. We're actually overdue here, but we still have another 3 questions to answer. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa, dear.
Well, I'm just doing kind of quick ones now because we're getting down.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that there's new coming in. Like I get the whole world is waiting for you. So kind of like the world is at your fingertips. You can pick and choose what you want, that kind of thing. So new beginnings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're seeing. Wow. Anything else? That's it? Are we set? Or
yeah,
there you look pensive. Okay.
Well, no, I'm having
you got some sun in your eyes now. Yeah. Heather P wants to know if she'll find the right house to buy, and will she move soon?
Well, Heather, I've been looking for a house for 3 years, so I don't know.
It took me 5 years, Heather, because I had something in mind that wasn't something that was available, I guess.
Yeah.
No, Mark's got the pendulum. All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got May, and it's a blue 2-story house.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you get what you pay for, but that's what I got. Hold on.
I pulled up the double-edged sword. I'm feeling as though, it's going to be difficult to maybe to find the exact thing that you want. You're wanting it and it's wanting you, but it's just the two of you need to come together. So maybe that's why there's a delay, which he was talking about May.
Yeah. Well, I did my pendulum and it said, yes, you will find the right house to buy. And then I said, will Heather P move soon? And it went back and forth, which to me is, it's not decided, or it's still up for grabs. That also means to me that be stronger with your visualization, what you want. go over again of how a new house will serve you, what you're looking for in the house, why you want it, all those. You get clear on that. You might even write down on a piece of paper, because when you write, it makes a world of difference. And just kind of go over that again, which is why I think it gives me that signal, because it's saying you can still do some more to influence this pendulum in a positive, circle.
I agree.
Yeah.
Make a vision board. Make a vision board of the things you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are going to find it. Just do a little bit of focusing, a little bit more focusing on it, more specific, if you haven't already. But then I get, this is like sky, grass, earth. So it's like, yep, you're going to find a place to live here on the earth, I feel like.
Okay. She says, I know the house I want. Okay.
Great.
Good. That's half of it.
Is it blue with 2 stories and a big, huge stove inside? That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay.
Big wood stove inside.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Good
We
luck.
have one more.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Absolutely. We got one more with Eleanor, who squeezed in here about an hour ago. So she wonders if her mom, Eileen, has any message for her.
Eleanor. Hi, Eleanor.
Oh, it's not blue, but it's near the sea, she says.
Oh, okay.
A message from Mom Eileen.
Oh, Len, you're a real estate agent. Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, I hear Mom saying she thinks you're moving in the right direction. Get this direction card. And I hear her saying, yeah, you're doing good. You're moving right where I would think you need to be headed. Because the direction you're headed in leads to the sun, happiness.
Ooh, okay.
All that. And she also wants to say to you that you're very brave. And she wants to acknowledge your bravery by giving me the upside down coward. And she thinks you've had to call up on your own sense of self, kind of like that old saying, pull up by your bootstraps. She felt like you've done that and you've made some really positive changes through your own sense of self, following your own path, I think is the better way to say that, probably. And she says sometimes it might feel like slow progress, like the tortoise here, but in the end, it's the one that wins you the race. So so that's again going back to that direction. She still thinks you're on the right path, on the right direction, and she sees that from where she is.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm picking up on a very practical woman. She organized and ran the household very well. She created a nice home and a structure for everybody to live in. She's saying, good job. Your children will be well soon, which I think that if you're worried about your children or certain things going on with your children, that's going to work out. Just keep working on it. And she thinks that you're, I get the words organized and self-assured. She was very self-assured about how life was going to be. And she just thinks that the messages don't worry. Things are going to turn out fine for you in whatever problem you're facing. I don't know if that makes any, if I finally knew where I'm heading.
So what I get for you, Ellen, is that from mom's higher awareness, she's been watching you and feeling as though you have really done so well and you need to cut yourself a break. It's like an eagle flying over you. And she said, make sure that you set healthy boundaries and keep those boundaries. Don't let anybody step on you or what it is that you would ultimately like to do. Sometimes we don't do something because we think, oh, if I do that, then these people will get upset or whatever. No, you need to set boundaries, she says. And if you do that, alchemy happens. Things change, and you'll know exactly what you're supposed to do. So there you go. All righty. Very good. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to my wonderful readers today. And we're all glad to have both of you back today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Mark put a tiger in his tank. Everybody's glad you're back, Mark. And also you, Thayer. We all love you. So thank you so much. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to everybody in the chat. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. Bye-bye.
Well, bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Love you.